states where immigrants are not allowed. In recent years, the topic of immigration has become one of the most heated discussions across the United States. While many states are open and welcoming to refugees and immigrants, some states have taken a completely different approach. Instead of building inclusive communities, these states have implemented strict, even harsh, policies towards immigrants. From sending immigrants to other parts of the U.S., to imposing heavy penalties on businesses that hire undocumented workers, these states have made it clear that they do not want immigrants to live and work there. These policies not only affect immigrants, but also reflect the deep divide in how the issue of immigration is approached across America. Meanwhile, some other states are standing up to protect the rights of immigrants, offering safe havens for refugees seeking new opportunities. However, in today's video, we will focus on states with the opposite viewpoint, where anti-immigration policies have become a defining feature in shaping society. You will clearly see the differences in attitudes and approaches of each state and why these places are considered unwelcoming to immigrants. Number 1. South Carolina. South Carolina, a state not only known for its rich history and beautiful landscapes, but also for its controversial stance on immigration. Established in 1663, this land holds stories from Revolutionary Wars to civil rights movements, all contributing to its diverse cultural tapestry. Today, as you enjoy a shrimp and grits meal in a charming southern setting, South Carolina might seem like an ideal place to settle down. However, for immigrants, the story is different. While 5% of the state's population is made up of immigrants and another 5% are children of immigrants, South Carolina has enacted strict measures aimed at curbing illegal immigration. In 2011, the state passed SB 20, a law designed to target undocumented immigrants. From banning enrollment in public universities to empowering police officers to check the immigration status of drivers suspected of being in the country illegally, this law has made life tougher for immigrants in South Carolina. Although some provisions of the law were permanently blocked following legal challenges, the message from South Carolina is clear. Living here as an immigrant, especially if undocumented, is no easy task. Number 2. Arkansas. Arkansas, also known as the natural state, is celebrated for its natural beauty and southern hospitality. With the majestic Ozark Mountains and famous fried chicken, Arkansas is an attractive destination for tourists. However, when it comes to immigration, the state tells a different story. In 2019, Governor Asa Hutchinson signed a law cutting off funding to sanctuary cities, making Arkansas one of the toughest states on immigration issues. Although there are only about 162,000 immigrants in Arkansas, making up about 5.3% of the population, the state's strict policies and close cooperation with federal immigration authorities send a strong message. Illegal immigration is not welcome here. In August 2024, Arkansas joined 15 other states in a federal lawsuit to block the Biden administration's program protecting undocumented immigrants. This shows that Arkansas is not only tough on immigration, but also actively works to oppose federal immigration policies. Number 3. Tennessee. Tennessee, the volunteer state, is famous for its country music, moonshine, and rivers that flow as deeply as its tumultuous history. But behind this poetic facade, Tennessee is also one of the states with a hardline stance on immigration. In July 2024, Tennessee passed SB 2576, a law requiring all law enforcement agencies to check the immigration status of everyone they encounter, a tougher approach than any other state. This law not only mandates document checks when there is suspicion, but also paves the way for stricter measures in dealing with undocumented immigrants. According to estimates, the costs associated with illegal immigration have placed a huge burden on Tennessee's budget. Residents of Tennessee have paid an average of $4,163 per person for services like law enforcement, legal, and corrections, with total costs reaching $175.6 million. Along with healthcare and other public services, the total sum is staggering. Tennessee has made its stance clear. Living here as an immigrant, especially without legal documentation, is an uphill battle. Number 4. Idaho. Idaho, a state famous for its potatoes and breathtaking natural landscapes. But that's not all this state offers. Established as a territory in 1863 during the gold rush, Idaho has long been a destination for those seeking opportunity and prosperity. However, in March 2024, the state garnered attention for a completely different reason: its tough stance on immigration. When the Idaho House of Representatives passed a bill allowing local law enforcement to detain undocumented immigrants, Idaho solidified its strict position. With a vote of 53 to 15, this law officially made Idaho one of the least friendly states for immigrants. While you might think Idaho is only known for its mashed potatoes and hospitality, the reality is that this state is working to ensure undocumented immigrants will face significant challenges in finding a home here. Number 5. Alabama. Alabama, the heart of Dixie, where the state's history ranges from the legendary Montgomery bus boycott to football rivalries more intense than any Shakespearean drama. But behind the serene landscapes and rich culture, Alabama has a noteworthy hardline stance on immigration. In 2024, Alabama made waves by passing a bill that prohibits all counties and cities from adopting sanctuary policies for immigrants. This means that any city in the state that wants to stand up for immigrant protection will be prevented from doing so. Although this bill sparked controversy and raised concerns about discrimination, Alabama has remained firm in its stance. According to the Alabama Reflector, only 3.8% of the state's population was born abroad, a number much lower than the national average of 14%. This is evidence that the state's anti-immigration policies have had a clear impact in limiting the number of immigrants living here. Number 6. Florida. Florida, the Sunshine State, where the beaches stretch endlessly and the oranges are too delicious to resist. But behind the peaceful exterior of a perfect tourist destination, Florida has become one of the leading states in the fight against illegal immigration. On July 1, 2024, Governor Ron DeSantis signed into law SB 1718, considered one of the strictest immigration laws in the U.S. This law not only imposes heavy penalties on businesses that hire undocumented workers, but also makes it a criminal offense to voluntarily transport immigrants into Florida. Although a Florida judge temporarily blocked this law in May 2024, Florida continues to pursue other measures to fight illegal immigration. Florida has also made headlines by banning 11 sanctuary cities since 2019, and despite a lawsuit aimed at overturning the ban, these cities remain prohibited from adopting sanctuary policies. The state's new immigration law also refuses to recognize driver's licenses issued by other states to undocumented immigrants, making it difficult for many workers to commute and work here. According to NPR, this has caused many local businesses to face labor shortages, severely affecting their profits and operations. Number 7. Texas. Texas, a vast land of cowboy hats and endless BBQ competitions, where the Wild West culture still echoes. With a history as rich as an epic saga, from being an independent republic in the 1830s to joining the U.S. in 1845, Texas has always prided itself on its unique identity. But along with its grand, free-spirited atmosphere, Texas faces a pressing issue: illegal immigration. In 2017, the state passed SB 4, one of the strictest anti-immigration measures in the U.S., aimed at preventing sanctuary cities. But Texas didn't stop there. It took a unique approach to shifting the burden of immigration out of the state by sending asylum seekers to other cities. In 2022, Governor Greg Abbott began transporting tens of thousands of migrants to cities run by Democrats, sparking major controversy. As of January 2024, Abbott claimed to have sent 100,000 immigrants to other states, with 37,100 to New York and 30,800 to Chicago, turning immigration into a political battle between states. Number 8. West Virginia. West Virginia, where the rolling green hills and bluegrass music echo in the serene Appalachian landscape. This state is known for its stunning natural scenery, where you can hike or explore hidden trails. However, don't let the peaceful setting fool you, as West Virginia is also one of the states with a firm stance on immigration. In 2022, the state passed a strict law allowing local law enforcement to take action against undocumented immigrants. West Virginia bans sanctuary cities and requires local governments to report undocumented immigrants to U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE. By January 2024, WBO reported that West Virginia was considering joining Texas in the controversial strategy of sending processed migrants to sanctuary cities across the U.S., further intensifying the divide on this issue. Number 9. Iowa. Iowa, the land of endless cornfields, where the search for the perfect sweet corn seems like an endless journey. Iowa's history is intertwined with its key role in presidential primaries and its strong agricultural industry. But just like you can't judge an ear of corn by its husk, Iowa's political landscape is much more complex than its simple appearance. In recent years, Iowa has joined the group of states opposing sanctuary cities, arguing that strict immigration enforcement is necessary to protect security and public order. According to PBS, during the January 2024 primaries, immigration became a hotter topic than the economy. Around 75% of voters in Iowa felt that immigrants posed a threat to the country, causing concern among supporters of tolerance and inclusion. However, opponents worry that these strict policies may erode the hospitality that Iowa residents have long been proud of. And there you have it, the states with the toughest stance on immigration in the US. Thank you for watching until the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more exciting content. See you in the next video.